Hey everyone, strap in tight because 2026 is already unleashing an absolute storm of institutional firepower that's set to catapult crypto into completely uncharted territory. And we're only a week in. It's a headline that's sending shockwaves through the entire industry. Morgan Stanley, one of Wall Street's undisputed titans, has just filed for spot Bitcoin and Solana ETFs, becoming the very first major U.S. bank to launch its own branded products in this space. This isn't a timid toe dip or some experimental side project. This is a thunderous, full-throated endorsement screaming from the rooftops that the smartest, deepest-pocketed money on the planet is charging Elon on crypto. Think about the magnitude. For a second, Morgan Stanley manages trillions in assets and serves millions of high-net-worth clients worldwide. When they step up to create dedicated ETFs for BTC and Sol, they're not just offering exposure. They're handing their advisors the perfect tool to pitch these assets confidently, seamlessly integrating crypto into traditional portfolios without clients ever needing to touch a private key or wrestle with wallets. It's frictionless onboarding at scale. And once one powerhouse like Morgan Stanley blazes the trail, you know the competition Goldman, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo will scramble to follow suit. The institutional arms race is officially on. Barely into January, yet the numbers are already jaw-dropping. Spot Bitcoin ETFs, after enduring outflows in the final months of 2025, have flipped dramatically, racking up monster inflows right out of the gate. BlackRock's IBIT alone crushed it with a single-day $287 million haul, its biggest in nearly 3 months, pushing early-year totals past staggering milestones. Across the board, billions are pouring back in as conviction rebuilds. This isn't retail FOMO driving the bus anymore. It's sophisticated capital reallocating with purpose. Bitcoin's spot ETF ecosystem just hit its 2-year anniversary, having attracted tens of billions in cumulative inflows, a testament to how quickly this asset class has gone mainstream. Yet, millions of investors are still in that critical education phase, wrapping their heads around Bitcoin's role as digital gold, a hedge against inflation, and a non-correlated portfolio diversifier. With major banks now building their own ETF products, that education curve accelerates exponentially. Demand isn't just resuming, it's primed to go absolutely parabolic as barriers vanish now. Let's zero in on Solana, the breakout star stealing thunder in this institutional surge. Sol isn't content to play second fiddle. It's rapidly cementing itself as the premier high-performance chain for real-world innovation. We're talking lightning-fast transactions, sub-penny fees, and scalability. That leaves competitors in the dust, perfect for the demanding needs of institutions. Solana has become the go-to platform for tokenizing money market funds, stablecoins, equities, and broader real-world assets. Delivering 24/7 liquidity and programmable efficiency that TradFi craves, Morgan Stanley's bold Solana ETF filing, that's the ultimate institutional seal of approval, the kind of bid that screams this isn't speculative, this is infrastructure. Media coverage is about to explode, mainstream awareness will skyrocket, and FOMO among both retail and professional investors will hit fever pitch. In a world where Bitcoin might deliver a solid but only 2x from current levels pushing toward $to $OOK plus in a strong scenario, Solana positions itself as the Habeta rocket, the play that could deliver multiples beyond that by capturing the next wave of tokenized finance. The momentum is relentless and multi-front. XRP is absolutely surging. Spot ETFs posting an incredible 54 consecutive days of inflows stretching from late 2025 into the new year. Mainstream heavyweights like CNBC are already crowning it the hottest trade of 2026. And we're not even 2 weeks in? Ripple's president Monica Long just laid out an aggressive M&A roadmap that's pure fire, acquiring cutting-edge custody tech, stablecoin issuers, and treasury platforms that serve thousands of corporates and hedge funds worldwide. Every acquisition plugs deeper into Ripple's battle-tested rails, slashing costs and timelines for cross-border payments while unlocking entirely new use cases. This is real utility meeting real demand. XRP isn't just riding hype. It's powering a payments revolution. Chainlink isn't sleeping either. Bitwise just secured SEC approval for a Spotlink ETF, launching with zero management fees for the first 3 months to lure in waves of capital. This opens the floodgates wide. Any institution or advisor wanting Oracle exposure at the backbone of reliable DeFi data can now buy it through familiar brokerage accounts. No self-custody headaches, no complexity, just pure regulated access. To the network that's become indispensable for billions in on-chain value, even the bleeding edge. AI altcoin sector is catching lightning in a bottle. Grayscale's BitTensor DAO Trust has rocketed over 270% since Christmas. Supercharged by Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, essentially outlining TAO's killer value proposition on a global stage. Transforming excess energy into portable, decentralized intelligence currency, the same revolutionary concept Bitcoin pioneered for money, but now applied to AI compute. When the godfather of GPUs validates your narrative, institutions listen and capital follows fast. Step back, and the signal blaring through all the noise is crystal clear. Wall Street isn't testing the waters or placing cautious bets anymore. They're diving headfirst, handpicking winners, engineering products, and accelerating mainstream adoption at warp speed. Bitcoin remains the undisputed king, likely delivering that solid 2x to $200,000 plus as the bedrock store of value. But the sharpest money is hunting those higher beta explosives. It's ready to deliver outsized returns. Solana dominates with unmatched speed. In tokenization leadership, XRP owns the payments narrative with institutional-grade rails. Chainlink secures the Oracle foundation for everything DeFi. BitTensor pioneers decentralized AI in a world where compute is the new oil. This is crypto's defining maturation moment. No longer fringe or speculative ads, infrastructure, utility. An innovation colliding with trillions in traditional capital. 2026 isn't merely another bull cycle. It's the breakout era, where digital assets cement their irreversible place in global finance, the convergence of regulatory tailwinds. Technological breakthroughs and insatiable institutional appetite has never been stronger. From ETF explosions to on-chain tokenization revolutions, the pieces are aligning for legendary gains across the board. Which one has you most fired up, right? No Solana's tokenization dominance, XRP's payment supremacy, Chainlink's Oracle empire, or BitTensor's AI frontier? Or are you all in on Bitcoin's steady march? Drop your picks and predictions in the comments. I read every one. Smash that like if you're feeling the bull energy. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss these daily updates we're tracking. Every twist and turn in this wild ride, the momentum is building fast, and the best is yet to come. Let's seize it together. See you tomorrow.